career appearances, 2 caps for England, 186 career goals. A playing career spanning 3 decades at clubs including Newcastle, Derby, Luton and Birmingham, the one and only Mick Harford. Thank you very much for your time today, Mick.
No, great to be here. Thanks for having me on, yeah.
Okay, pro picks. Best 5 players you've played with in your career in the positions: goalkeeper, defender, midfielder, striker, and your 5th guy, we're going to have the loose cannon, the wild card, the big character in the dressing room. So if we start with goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper, he's with us today. Obviously a big friend of mine. Played with a lot of good goalkeepers. Peter Shilton when he was coming to the end of his career, and I played with Seaman at the start of his career. And Chris Woods and other goalkeepers, albeit, but Tony Coton would be my goalkeeper, and that's not because he's my best mate, because he was the best goalkeeper I played with, yeah.
Brilliant. Moving into defence, the best defender you've played with.
Well, again, I played with a lot of good defenders, especially in the England camp with Des Walker and Mark Wright and Terry Butcher and people like that. But I'd have to say I played for a long time with a guy from who came to Luton and was phenomenal as a captain, as a player, Steve Foster. He played for England 6-7 times, and he gelled us all together. He's a great character in the dressing room and a leader. So definitely Steve Foster.
Brilliant. Moving into midfield.
Yeah, again, I'd have to go back to my Luton days. It's a hard choice because David Priest, God rest his soul, he's not around anymore, and there's Peter Nicholas and others. But Ricky Hill was a fantastic footballer. Again, he was an international footballer. And Ricky could play anywhere on the pitch, and he was a fantastic midfield player.
Natural footballer.
Yeah, it's a great player, yeah.
Brilliant. Now, as a striker, who's playing up top for you?
The players I played against or with? With, oh dear. Well, I would have to get this lad in the team somehow, because he was a proper footballer and a proper legend, and he's an all-time superstar, which is Chris Waddle. I played with Chris when we were both young lads at Newcastle, and Chris was understandably going to be a great player, and he went on to do great things.
Brilliant. Okay, the wild card, the biggest character that you've played with, the personality in the changing room that galvanises the lads.
Well, that's a good question, because Steve Foster used to do that, but I had the great opportunity of being in the England squad for quite a while, and Gazza was in that squad. Gazza was a great character. He was a young boy at the time, but he wasn't. You could tell what a great player he was going to be. He was still that cheeky chap, and me, Chris, and Gazza used to train after training for hours, just messing about with the balls and doing crazy things. But you knew he was going to be a top player. Great lad, great character, and turned out to be one of the best players England have ever produced.
Generational talent. Thank you very much for your time today, Mick. I massively appreciate it.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's all.